Welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to share with you a personal story because I received this message on my Instagram. Someone wrote me a private message saying, I'm an artist, I'm hungry, I don't have money, please share my art so it can survive this very colonized art world today. Wow, it is a very emotional, very heavy message and also a very true message. I also think that many artists are not receiving fair treatment and they were not privileged enough to have a channel to communicate their art so their art can be shared and loved and so they can make a living as an artist. It is a problem, yes, I believe so too. But I think it is not the best way to put your message this way. If you say, I'm an artist, I'm hungry, please help me, it's not ideal. Like, I can tell you how to communicate better so you can get the success you want, so you can touch more people and have more supporters of your art. I will share with you a personal story something that I have done that I'm most proud of. If I die one day, I want this to be written on my tombstone because I think this is my biggest achievement today. And after I have done this, I feel like I could do anything. I could achieve anything in the world because it was not easy. I sued the largest monopoly in Southern Europe and I have won after 1 year of court case. And I will just shortly tell you this story. Around 2013, I bought an apartment. It's actually this one where I'm recording today, and I was very excited to go to this new house, and I immediately contracted the internet service because I cannot work without internet. It's like air to me. I work on social media and I do digital communication. I must have internet. And of course, I want to contract the largest company in Spain because it's unlikely that one day this company will bankrupt and leave me without internet. I previously already had a contract with them over this year when I was renting this apartment where I previously had. I was happy with that, so I went to the same store and opened a new contract, and after 1 month I went to the store again, closed my old contract. The store called the central service and registered everything correctly and hung up the phone and told me that I could go back home and wait for my old contract to be terminated automatically and just enjoy my new internet. Guess what? I went home and after 2 hours, my new internet was gone. Like, they cut my new internet instead. And in fact, after 1 week of calling the customer service, like again, I didn't speak even Spanish at that time. I literally just came to Spain. And I had to call their English service, which had very limited customer service personnel. So I had to wait a long time. And after calling, I realized they had canceled my new contract instead as an error. And they told me that I had canceled it. And they charged me every month continuously because I had this 1 year commitment. So without internet, they were charging me around 55 a month. And after that, they were even demanding me to pay an early termination fee because I have premature terminated the contract, which I did not. They did. If I want to reactivate the internet, I need to pay another reactivation fee, which I felt completely like, what the hell? So I went to the consumers court asking for help and they opened the case for me. They were very nice. And the condition is I could go against them for free in that consumer mediation court. However, I cannot ask for more than what I have paid for, which is fair enough. So I went against them over the year, and slowly during that time they realized it was their mistake and they were slowly reimbursing me one by one the money they had taken from my bank account. And on the day of court, I took 1 day work off and I presented myself. By then, I taught myself all the legal words in Spanish to be able to represent myself in that mediation court. On that day, I demanded them to pay back the last 55 for that month because it was so recent they didn't even have time to figure that out and reimburse me. And the lawyer of Telefónica realized I didn't speak enough Spanish and he switched to Valenciano, which is the local legal language here, which is okay. Like, by law, there's nothing wrong, but by moral standards, it's very wrong. Like, he knew that I couldn't manage, so he speed up full speed and switched to a local dialect so that I don't understand him, so that he had an advantage against me. Obviously, he knew that he had almost no chance to win. If he didn't give me any pressure, he would just lose the case. There were 5 judges in that court, and one of the judge was really upset for what this lawyer was doing. Obviously, it was not right, although it was legal but not right. and he voluntarily translated what the lawyer was saying to me in English, and he said, the lawyer just told you if you want to settle with him and shake hands with him, you get $50 today. If you don't shake hands with him, he's gonna reject your request and you might not have anything at all. I was super upset, of course. I was furious, and I did my final statement in front of the court. And I told the 5 judges in Spanish that I have prepared for. And I said, look, I didn't come here to get my $5 back. I didn't come here even to get $50 back. In fact, I took the day's work and I'm losing $250. That is my day rate. And I'm doing this not for me. I'm doing this for hundreds of thousands of consumers who are not treated right. I'm doing this for the generations of consumers of Telefonica who are not treated fairly. I'm doing this to get the justice, to get what is right of a consumer, to get things fixed in the system so that big companies like Telefonica cannot treat their clients like this. I'm fighting for my rights. I'm fighting for what is true. I believe that you can have your own judgment of what is right. Please judge according to what you think is right, and I put my fate into your hands. I refuse the mediation. After my statement, we were told to go home, and by law they have 30 days to decide who is right and who is wrong. And 3 days later I received a letter in my mailbox, and in fact that letter was sent on that day of the court, and they have supported my claims and they have decided in favor of me instead of Telefonica. So basically I won the case against one of the largest monopolies in the world, and I felt so good. And guess what? If I would have presented myself like, I want my $5 back, I want my money back, because I have paid the money and I don't like that, I want my money back, please give me my money back, I'm so poor, give me my money back, do you think I would have won like this? No. I know that as an artist you're receiving unfair treatment, like as a consumer against a monopoly company. Like, you are so little and they're so big, and you are basically being crushed by the machines. And how to get your rights? You cannot just cry and say you're so small and you're so little and you're not so powerless and please help. It doesn't work. You have to put yourself in the big picture among hundreds of thousands of even millions of people who are in a similar condition as you, in a similar situation. Although you're unique, your art is unique, but you have to put yourself as one of many so that you can bring sympathy. You can say, I'm an indigenous artist, I'm an Aboriginal artist of Australia, and I don't think my art has had enough exposure because of this, post-colonial world today, and I have this claims, I have that claims, and I'm willing to sacrifice my time, I'm putting all in to promote my art because I want my children, I want the children of all the Aboriginal people in the world, all the natives, all the people who had been colonized and who had received unfair treatment, to have a chance to thrive. And I'm making this for them, not just for me. I have a bigger cause and I have a noble cause. If you can support your words, not with just words, but also with actions, and if you can put your actions aligned with your communication, just make sure that they are matching, and I believe that you can get more support from people from all over the world, and you are able to bring a movement, not just for yourself, but for more people. Think big pictures, not just for yourself. And this is really what I have learned from my story. I hope this story can help you. I make a video every day. If you have any questions, leave me a comment below. If you like this video, don't forget to click like and share. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.